couple, who quit frontline royal duties for good last year, are said to be intent on having their youngest daughter christened in the same place her brother was. If it goes ahead, it would be the first time Meghan has returned to the UK since 2019. A royal source told the Daily Mail, Harry told several people that they want to have Lily christened at Windsor, just like her brother. They are happy to wait until circumstances allow. Oldest child Archie was christened in the private chapel at Windsor Castle in July 2019. Last month the couple announced the birth of their second child, who was named after her great-grandmother, the Queen. The Duke of Edinburgh, who died in April, used the name Lilibet as a pat name for the monarch, although it was originally given to her by her grandfather, King George V, because of the way she pronounced her own name. When writing to his mother-in-law, the Queen Mother, during their honeymoon, the Duke said, "Lilibet is the only thing in the world which is absolutely real to me." Harry and Meghan announced their daughter's birth last month, saying that she was named after the Queen. A statement from the couple's press secretary said, "It is with great joy that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, welcome their daughter, Lilibet Lily Diana Mountbatten Windsor, to the world." Lily was born on Friday, June 4 at 11:40 am in the trusted care of the doctors and staff at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital in Santa Barbara, California. She weighed 7 pounds 11 ounces. Both mother and child are healthy and well, and settling in at home. Lily is named after her great-grandmother, Her Majesty the Queen, whose family nickname is Lilibet. I cannot imagine why they would want to royal anything after the genetic abuse he's suffered from at the hands of his father, grandfather and the Queen. These shape-shifting grifters will do anything to hold on to what was once theirs. Harry and Meghan left the royal family, that means the show is over for you two and the kids. Actions have consequences. It's Meghan's greedy cash register that wants fed. Ensuring her daughter has close ties. Lily can only be added to the line of succession if she is baptized in the Church of England. Hence the sudden anxiety to have a christening in Windsor. Hardly because of their Christian beliefs. H&M worship money, those hypocrites. The Queen should not allow this. Do either of them have any self-awareness and integrity? They went on TV and bashed the royal family with all sorts of lies and accusations. They practically told the world that they escaped the RF and were happy to be free of them, playing the race and victim card the hilt. Now they want their American-born daughter to have a royal christening? What a couple of hypocrites. This couple is arrogant with a deep sense of entitlement. They disrespect the royals as well as the British taxpayers. But it sounds like the royal family hasn't cut them off as it was reported they would. So I guess the royals have inadvertently allowed them to dictate the terms on how they wanted to be handled. It's time for the Queen to put an end to the Sussex drama once and for all. And HR disgusting people. Meghan was a Catholic who was baptized into the Church of England? Why haven't you mentioned that she also converted to Judaism when she married Trevor? This woman changes with the wind and obviously doesn't care a toss about religion. It's all about keeping the royal link to bring in the money. Just imagine the PR value dollar of a picture with Lilibet holding Lilibet. Last time with Archie, they were secretive, which put everyone's back up. This time, they are blatantly trying to cash in and remain relevant. So they come crawling back to the family that mistreated them horribly and caused Harry so much genetic pain? This totally proves that everything they've said in their interviews is a lie. They are hypocrites of the highest order and only want to do this to keep their connection to the RF for financial gain. You know those christening pics will be sold to the highest bidder in the form of a print article or God forbid another TV propaganda piece. Isn't there some sort of California church such as our narcissist of the holy wokeness where they can have Lilibet christened by dipping her into a vat of dollar bills? But they hate the royal family, and want to be Americans. No wait, they want their privacy and everyone is mean to them. No wait, now they want to be treated as royals, but still hate the family. Talk about nerve. They deserve nothing. I don't care what Harry's intentions are nor how clear he made them. Lily Diana is American. She was born here, she's being raised here, outside of the royal family. Oh, they say they can wait, do they? Well, settle in. We'll see how it goes when we get to King George the whatever. Maybe he'll allow it. With the Queen, Charles and William, it's a no-go. It's actually an insult to the Queen, who is a genuinely religious woman. Harry and his wife just want to use the church and baptismal ceremony for PR. They never go to church here. It seems that manipulative conniving shrew is not going to stop stirring the pot. She'll either claim she's got the upper hand on the Queen, or she's a sad victim of racism and mistreatment. Time to strip them of their titles and let them screech. Just because Harry and Meghan want their daughter christened in the country they apparently loathe, in front of a family they have publicly insulted and humiliated, doesn't mean what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. Then, of course, this may just be a public relations exercise to try to force the royals into another difficult position where they can't win either way. They are only interested in getting the baby christened at Windsor because a Church of England christening is required before a child can be in the line of succession for the throne. If it's not about her being in the line of succession, what's wrong with getting her christened in a church in America? It appears it's not about concerns for Lily's soul, but about PR and trying to show they are still connected to the royal family. Plus, why are they insisting the Queen is there when the Queen didn't attend Archie's baptism? These two narcissistic delusional people can spit insults and lies about the royal family and have the audacity to want the baby christened in front of the Queen? During their Oprah interview it was pretty apparent that they wanted no part of the royal family. They sure can't keep their lies straight. If the christening happens at Windsor, I think it would be awesome if the royal family including the Queen forget the date and don't show up. I thought it was reported that the christening of Eugenie's baby has been delayed, but he's on the website. The RF website doesn't seem to be updated all that frequently. I don't believe the RF should have to accommodate Harry and Markle anymore, and they will risk public backlash if they do. They discredit the RF, the monarchy, and the people of England. Meghan insists that the trappings of royalty meaning nothing to her, but she wants her daughter christened in front of the Queen in a royal ceremony. What are these self-serving hypocrites playing at? What is the end game? An insurance of power and continuing royal cachet for their children, perhaps? They do want to be American royals and they need that royal line of succession from their heirs. They are users non-pareil and they will stop at nothing to achieve their purposes no matter who they destroy or hurt along the way. Of course they do. Anything to keep the connection to the Queen. They've shown their true colors time and time again. They want nothing to do with duty, honor, and service, just the perks of the connections. They don't even care to act like they like their family members. I hope they get a resounding number once again. Meghan and Harry only want the niceties that come from being royal without actually having to earn them. Just because you name your daughter Lilibet does not mean you are entitled to a special christening. Naming her this was Meghan's way of keeping her hooks in the royal family. I hope the Queen politely declines this request, but sadly it would be difficult for her to say no, given that the baby was named after her. Isn't Meghan clever? They just want the money from the photos that the Yankee magazines will pay masses for. Has a BLD nerve making his intentions clear. Who does he think he is? He is a nobody, but if the Queen keeps letting him get away with this type of thing, then maybe it's time to call for a republic. People are getting sick of her giving in to him.